But Wigan cannot be underestimated at all. They still have quite a bit going for them, even though they are bottom of the table. And, you know, they could easily shock us like Stoke did earlier on in the season. So I'm going to go with a 2-1. A 2-1. A 2-1. I think Jamal Lowe will get one for Wigan. Spoiler alert, he did. Here we are. So, match review. You see, the purpose of a match review is to review the match that you've just seen, funnily enough, because that's the name of it. But you see, some of us weren't able to watch that match because of the brilliant software which is iFollow. So, I'm going to have to review this match based on what I saw off a live stream that someone was doing on their telly. Massive shout out to that person, my absolute hero. But, yeah, I did expect Wigan to come at us a bit forceful. I didn't expect it to be so easy though. And that easy. I mean, I said Lowe would get one. I think that's the only thing I was right about. And I don't think I've ever been more unhappy to be wrong. But I was right that they'd do something, but I was totally wrong with the score. Like 2-1. I couldn't be further really. It's a tough time for us now, but I don't care. There's no excuses for today. From what I saw on that in the little part, we looked tired, and it was 20 minutes in. We looked slow. Most of the players had the turning circle of a double decker. It was awful. It was that bad that I was literally putting all over social media, there's no point trying to get iFollow to work. You're dodging a bullet by not watching the match. That was literally the point. And by the time that we could even try and get it working, there was no point. So maybe that'll get fixed, but it is what it is. But the game is just, I mean, no disrespect to Wigan, I did this with Barnsley and I got bit back in the arse, so I won't ever do it again, and if I do, I'll probably pay the price again. But you don't underestimate a team. Like I said when I went to Barnsley, oh, it's only Barnsley, and they beat us 2-1, so, you know, especially in the Championship, keep your mouth shut. And that's why I just sort of went with a subtle 2-1. I didn't want to go 4-0 like we did against Charlton. I don't think I'll ever predict a 4-0 in favour of Town, because, you know, unless you see it, you won't really believe that this squad is capable of that. And what it is with this squad, I think it's same as always. There's a guy in like a Facebook group. He keeps putting we're putting round peg in square holes. We're just not. We're papering the cracks. We get an issue, we forget about it, and then when it gets exploited the next week, we're just like, oh no, how's that happened? But it hurts so much to not see any football for 2 months and not see any more because of the stupid software, and then see that your team's gone and lost 2-0 with arguably your best player storming out down the tunnel, is what I heard. So if some people could update me, you know, go follow my Twitter and DM me, Instagram, etc. The link will be down below, and fill me in, of course. Also, if you are interested in gaming content, then I've made a gaming channel which I will be posting on very soon. Go ahead and drop a sub to that. I greatly appreciate everyone who does that. But yeah, back onto the topic. It's just so, it's like, it's predictable. Like, as soon as the first one went in, I'm in a Twitter group chat, and I was literally thinking to myself, I'm not gonna put it because I'll get glass half empty things. But this is over now. There's no point. I mean, like, I know I say don't underestimate the team, but it is Wigan. Like, Wigan are low down for a reason. We are low down for a reason, and you should think that being at home that we would have that little advantage. No, the crowd's not there and all that, but pitch size and familiar surroundings, you'd think would play a small part. I was wrong on a lot of predictions made in the previous video, and obviously the most wrong I was on this one. Oh, I just don't know what to say anymore. I mean, Simpson seems a bit like a liability with his pace. We need Mounier or Campbell. Either would have been good today. You see, I'm okay with Bakuna on the wing, but he's much better suited as the box-to-box midfielder. Either with O'Brien or with Hogg. But if I had to pick one of those scenarios, I'd probably go with Bakuna coming off the bench because he's most effective like that, and O'Brien's a workhorse. But it just seems that apparently we weren't up to it today. It wasn't to be. But we can't make excuses. I see people saying, "Oh yeah, but with that Australian ref," and it's like, no, there's no excuses. We're just bad. Admit it. We can't. Like, look, I used to blame the ref all the time in the Premier League, and I'd say solid 70% of the time I had fair reason to do that. Like Michael Oliver, like I'm not even gonna say any more. Just his name, and as a Town fan, that is it. Like if you're a Town fan, you're watching this, you agree with me already, just by me saying his name. But the referees aren't as bad in the Championship, and this guy was bad at Swansea, not bad at home against Swansea, but not Cardiff away. But we can't blame. We can't round peg in square holes things. We have to get a situation and we have to address it urgently. I've seen quite a few people on social media as well saying, "Oh yeah, Cowley's done nothing counting it out." You know, as if the guy can just all of a sudden go, "Oh, do you know what, Lewis, can you just come off the pitch? Me and my brother are going to come on for you and Emile. Is that alright?" Yeah, he just walks off pitch and starts running around at the age of 40 odd or whatever he is. Like, I'm not being funny. Cowley's not had a summer window. He's had a January window with like 5 signings and 3 of those are loans. But he's not had any time to incorporate his squad, his identity. Like Wagner printed his and it worked. I believe Cowley can do the same. I don't expect promotion. It's possible though. Anything is possible. And if we think positive, once we've made positive changes, then as a squad we can advance. But until we make these changes, until we invest in the right things, and don't give me this, "Oh yeah, we've not got money." What happened to it all? We went up through the playoffs and then we sold Billing for 15 million. That's daylight robbery. And again, we got robbed from Moy. 5 million for Moy. Now, agree with me or not, in my personal opinion, I reckon Moy will make it into any Prem midfield apart from Chelsea, Liverpool and Man City. I reckon he would make it there. But, you know, agree if you want, like some systems he wouldn't fit, like Leicester, but I reckon most of the teams he would start in, or at least do a job. And we got robbed 5 million for him, but that doesn't excuse the rest of it. We got quite a bit of money from these players, and it's almost like the money just went, right, that's it, we're out. It just evaporated. Like, we need to make changes. We need to buy these players. Like, I'm not being funny. Cowley knows who to buy. We got Toffolo, and he's already a fan favourite. He's got a brilliant chant. He's a brilliant box-to-box left-back. He's everything that you look for in a left-back, minus a bit of defensive things, but he'll get there because I'd say he's young because he's 24. He's going to approach the primes of his career soon, but not yet. So, you know, if we give it a bit, this squad time to gel and make some quality investments in the summer window, like, I know we haven't got a lot of funds to do so, but Cowley will know what League One's like. He'll know who to sign from there. I mean, God, we got Grant and Toffolo, and look how good the pair of them are. I mean, if Grant's to go in the window, I expect at least 25 million, otherwise we'd be robbed. Because for Grant to get the goal scoring record that he's had so far, based off of the team he's got around him, it's spectacular from Grant, I'm not going to lie. Back to the game though, like I said, I haven't seen much, but we just looked... the team looked like it had been told, everyone had been told they've got a week to deliver something. They were all just like, "Oh yeah, right, we'll just see it out then." It's like, no, you play for the shirt, you play for the club, pull your finger out, you know what I mean? Like, just put a bit of effort in. They looked so slow, so dire. Twitter was going mental. I would have liked to see Quana come on. I don't know if he did, because like I say, I couldn't get on because of the brilliant software we were given. But I would have liked to see Quana come on next game. If Mooney is still injured, I want him there. Say what you want about Quana's ability, but you cannot knock his grafting and his work rate. His work rate's phenomenal. In the Prem, he got the most assists. Not being funny, stats don't mean everything, but stats don't lie. So, you know what I mean? Sort of get the middle ground in what I'm saying here. Maybe we should give him a try. It's been a while since he's played for us. I think we could possibly get some. I mean, we're going against Forest. For me, Forest, even though we beat them previously, it's a free hit. It's like Leeds away. I'm not gonna put the telly on if it finally works when we're playing Forest and go, do you know what, I expect a win today. I'll expect a draw at best, really. I'm not gonna lie, like I did last time. Say what you want, say I'm negative, I'm just being realistic here. But results didn't go our way as well, so we need to sort his act out, and we need to do it quick. Luton got a point today. Barnsley beat QPR, I'm pretty sure. Stoke equalised in the last minute. That was really annoying. And yeah, things are not going to go well for us. I suppose the only good thing is that Middlesbrough lost and Hull lost. I kind of wanted Charlton to win because it'll put, if it makes sense, it'll put Hull on a bit of a, it'll put Hull in a bit of a run that when they'll just carry on losing, because they've not won a game this year, and I don't think they will do. As soon as Hull lost Bowen, they were no longer the team that they were, and as soon as Grzycki went, Jesus, they've gone from at one point possible playoff contenders to almost certain relegation rivals. So yeah, but I think we need to put the right players in, we need to put the right lineups in, we need to not underestimate any opponents, because I'm pretty sure we would have done that today. We looked like it was taking it easy. Wigan did not take it easy, and Wigan will be absolutely laughing their heads off on that coach. They will be absolutely going bonkers right now that they've just taken 3 points off us. They've taken 4 points off us this year, and they are a relegation rival. Barnsley have taken 3. Luton have taken 3. Do you see a pattern occurring? These problems have been here for a long while. People thought I was being negative when I just like being realistic. I don't like getting my hopes up. I don't like going, well, do you know what, I think we might win today, then we get trounced 4-0. And then it's like, oh great, you know what I mean? But leave a comment down below what you thought of the game. Like I say, I'm not fully educated on the game as a whole. I just saw little parts where we didn't look interested at all. You know, Wigan could have had 3, but that's all from me. I know it's a bit of a long video and it's just me ranting. Some of you may enjoy that, some of you may not. But if you did click on this video and enjoy it, then please don't hesitate to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That would be greatly appreciated. As I mentioned, every video, I'm very grateful for all the support on the channel that I've been getting throughout the sort of, I can't say it, I'll get in trouble from YouTube, but you know, the situation we're in, I'm very grateful for the amount of views and subscriptions and kind comments. They go a long way in keeping me motivated. And so yeah, massively grateful as always. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.